Evictions are once again on the rise in Detroit, but tenants now have new tools they might not even be aware they have: legal representation. According to the Detroit Right to Counsel Coalition, landlords often prevail in eviction hearings because they have a lawyer in more than 90% of cases, compared to tenants who before COVID were only represented 4% of the time. 7 Action News reporter Mike Duffy has more on what Detroiters need to know.
We need to hold Munoz responsible. We need to hold the city of Detroit responsible.
Detroiters were out Friday protesting Munoz Realty on Michigan Avenue. Protesters like Derek Grigsby.
Is it too much to ask to have decent housing? Come on now. I mean, capitalism has gone too far.
Grigsby's with the group Moratorium Now Coalition against foreclosures, evictions, and utility shutoffs. He said he knows people who have been evicted and reacted to the news evictions overall are on the rise in the city.
I think it's horrible. I think that any kind of country that can allow this to happen to people regarding housing, it's just ridiculous.
I reached out to the owner of Munoz Realty. His attorney offered an interview at a later date, saying they were unable to talk Friday due to illness. Tanya Myers-Phillips is an attorney who knows tenants' rights. She's the project leader with the Detroit Right to Counsel Coalition, fighting for low-income tenants to have a right to legal representation in eviction proceedings. She explained why this is so important.
You have to know what to do and do it quickly when you go into court. So you need, as a practical matter, you need an attorney.
She says landlords in Detroit have traditionally had the upper hand because they have representation in over 90% of cases, compared to tenants who before the pandemic only had attorneys 4% of the time. But it has gotten better. Detroit passed a right to representation ordinance in May.
Well, now that we in Detroit are taking a pioneering step in passing such a law, we need our administration to fund it and get it going.
Ted Phillips is the executive director of the nonprofit Community Housing Coalition. Among the many things they do for tenants, they have become one of the primary providers of legal services. He knows how inadequately funded the city's representation program is.
They did a study of Detroit and they concluded it would cost about $17 million a year. The city's funding it at $2 million.
Additionally, the Detroit Eviction Defense Office was scheduled to open in October. It has yet to open. Advocates are calling on Mayor Duggan to fully fund the ordinance with American Rescue Plan dollars. Regardless, Phillips does have some advice for tenants having maintenance or landlord issues. He says make sure you document as much as possible and report issues to the city.
Call building and safety, make a report to the city, withhold your rent. Doing those kinds of things does trigger the retaliation law.
Myers-Phillips says show up. 25% of cases are defaults because no one shows up.
Don't count yourself out of the fight. Go to court, and when you go to court, say that you like to have legal representation. Some judges may present that option up front, but if it's not presented to you, then you ask.
In Detroit, Mike Duffy, 7 Action News.